like Indiana Jones, put a chick in it and make her name it gay!
Let's get started, shall we? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Green Leader, and we are coming to you live from Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. And we're going to be playing some more Magic the Gathering Arena. If only my mouth could actually speak tonight. So, I had a lot of fun last night doing that draft event and actually trying to build a deck with that. And even though I lost horribly every single match with that deck, it was still pretty fun to go through and experience the draft event in the game. And I think I was able to get some pretty decent cards from it, even though it didn't really help me in the actual event itself. But I had fun. So I was able to get enough coins, enough of the sort of free to play coins after the event, because I was able to just play and just complete the sort of tasks that were given to me. Plus, I was able to get 2 wins in a row. How you doing, Raw Dog? Which then got me the coins that I needed. So I'll be able to run another draft event tonight, and we're gonna see if we can't get some more. See if we can't get some more cool Final Fantasy cards. So that's the plan for the night. Let's go ahead and hop straight into it, so you don't have to keep looking at my face like this. And yeah, let's make the game the full thing. How's your night going, Raw Dog? How you doing, man? You having a good evening? What you been up to, man? Okay, so I still need to do, I got one more. I have one more white or black spell to play, and then I've got 20 blue and red spells. So hopefully I can try and get a deck that's blue and red, but we'll see what happens. You're always sort of limited by sort of like the first pack, because that's going to help define like what your deck is actually going to be. I'm good. How are you? Thank you again for the game. You are welcome, and happy belated birthday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took me that long to pick you something, but A, I'm cheap, so I'm sorry about that. And B, I wasn't sure what would be sort of the best thing to get for you, buddy. But I think I made a good choice. I know I'm a big fan. I don't know if you've ever played the original Red Dead Redemption, but it's one of my favorites. So, and you're gonna be a nice guinea pig, because I'm interested to see how well it plays on the PC. So, I've only ever played. In fact, I'm pretty sure both Red Dead Redemptions I've only played on the Xbox. So, I'm interested to see how well they ported it over. I know that many times when they port over a console game to PC, they don't do it. Not when I say they, I mean just devs in general. But I know certain devs do worse than others. Ubisoft, I'm looking at you. But yeah. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it plays well for you, man. I played it on 360. Yeah, shame the multiplayer was a hacking fest, and this version doesn't even have the co-op for Undead Nightmare. That sucks. Oh, to be fair, I didn't know Undead Nightmare had co-op per se, so that's interesting. Okay, let's quickly take a look at my decks, and I would like to see Really? There's a standard. Historic. There's my samurai deck. So it doesn't actually retain my... That's very, very, very interesting. It doesn't seem to retain the draft deck that I did. So I do find that very interesting. So. Oh man, it was bliss. Killing zombies with buds while riding the 4 horses of the apocalypse. Chef's kiss. I remember I was able to get one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Very cool, to say the least. But like I said, I did not realize that it was actually that it was in fact a co-op experience that you could do. I know you could do sort of like the the Red Dead Online sort of feature. But I didn't realize you could do that with that section of the game. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so just to go over the cards that we got last night. Here's what we got last night. We mainly focused on red and white cards for the draft event. I did get, keep in mind, I also did get a couple of card packs. So as you can see, I've got a couple of blues here. Leviathan, Stolen Uniform, Orcam Merchant, Twistis Trep from 8. I don't recognize that character actually from 8. I played a decent chunk of 8, but I don't remember that character at all. Oh, from 12. I have 12 on the PlayStation 3. No, it was PlayStation 2. I think it was like one of the last major titles for PlayStation 2. Man, it's been a while. Is it normal for you to chat, for your chat to not be showing up on the stream? Oh, for crying out loud, it's doing it again. Why? Why must you do this to me? No. Should be doing this. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. I don't know why, but I'm having to refresh this now. And I didn't even notice that. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Where's my chat? There's the chat. Okay, I've refreshed it. Go ahead and chat something in the chat. Thank you for calling that out, Raw Dog. I really do appreciate it. I don't know why that's not like auto engaging. Something in chat. There it is. Yeah, that is bizarre. I'm just gonna. I just have to do something like that. Refresh browser when Steam becomes active.
Hurry up, double time. Someone really screwed the pooch on this one.
Oh, Freezer! Vegeta's really giving us a pounding!
I'm coming, Zarbon. Quick, grab my balls.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. One of my things, the alerts, is set to refresh the browser when the scene becomes active already. I didn't do that for the other one, so that's interesting. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Yep. Let's go back to the chat scene. Go to my big chat. Properties. Yep. We do that. We do that. Hey, Fubi, how you doing, buddy? Hug to Fubi. And that should. Well, I hope that fixes it. Let me just switch back to here and see what happens when we do that. And then we switch back to here. Yeah. Oh, that's why I don't have that to refresh when it becomes active. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. Troubleshooting live, right? How I'm game that green I'm making. It's been a little while since I've worked on it. I've been just busy with work and busy with home stuff, and I've been just too exhausted to even do anything with that. Unfortunately, I have had actually surprisingly a little free time, and when I do get home and I do have a little bit of free time, which is normally like an hour and a half before I have to go to sleep, I'm so tired. I'm like, I can't bear the thought of trying to now do more programming, you know. And so just these last couple of months have just been exhausting, to be honest. So Oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay. I think everything's back up to snuff, hopefully. See what happens. In the meantime, quickly, Agdafubi. And then you could download Cockatrice and import decks from Ed Rec. EDH Rec. I don't know what that is. Also, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good night, Olhas. What is EDH Rec? I assume that's what it is, and not Ed Rec. Oh, let's build Commander. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's deck building site similar to Moxfield. Okay. To be honest, I've never actually done much with the deck building sites myself. I've just sort of looked stuff up a little bit here and there, but yeah, I've never really done a lot. And as I say, we're gonna do a draft event right now. I kind of got stuck into looking into why certain things weren't working properly. But I think we got it fixed. But that's good to know about EDH Rec. It'll be interesting because like I got a whole bunch of cards. I got a whole bunch of the Final Fantasy cards, so I might actually build something worthwhile. Be cool to check out. I'm better now that tooth pain has temporarily went away. Oh no, tooth pain, what happened? I recently got into playing Magic again and learning it. Nice. Yeah, I've also been getting into it a little bit more recently as well. I've been collecting. I kind of got started because there was the whole Baldur's Gate sort of tie-in, but around the same time they also had an Adventures in the Forgotten Realm, and I've been sort of enjoying getting those cards. And then it was my buddy's birthday back in April, and I ended up getting him a Fallout themed commander deck. And so I've been trying to teach him sort of how to play it. And we've been having, you know, we've had a couple fun nights where we've gone to one of our local game stores and we just went there and we played some Magic and picked up a couple of different things. So it was pretty fun. And then with the Final Fantasy set that's come out recently, I'm a fan of Final Fantasy, even though I've never really beaten them, but like I enjoyed the games quite a bit. And I think Wizards, for as much shit that they've done in the last few years, what they've done for the Final Fantasy pack has been amazing. The Final Fantasy set has been actually really well done. All the art's really cool. All the cards seem really interesting. I think they've done actually tremendous job, way better than I thought they would have, considering some of the other things. So yeah, I have some buddies who play it a lot IRL, and they live in Florida, so we play on Cockatrice every so often. Really? Okay. So I have that broke off. So I have one that broke off earlier this month. Oh no! And now that I have the insurance set up correctly, I'm going to start getting them fixed. That sucks, man. Yeah. I was an idiot when I was younger and didn't take care of them. It happens. It happens, man. It really does. Everybody's got a right to be a sucker once. I'm glad your tooth pain temporarily subsided, Haas, and I hope everything goes well getting them taken care of. Yes. Absolutely agree with that sentiment. Because, man, tooth pain is always one of the worst, and yeah, it really sucks when you got to deal with that crap. So yeah, I hope that you I hope you feel better, man, and I hope you're able to get that all taken care of. But anyway, as I was saying, so the event that I did last night, it was a draft event where we ended up building a white and red deck with the Final Fantasy cards. So like most of my cards right now are white and red. I do have some blue, black, and green cards as well. And that's mainly from just the packs that I was able to get. And I've actually got a few more green guards than I was expecting. So yeah. Also, this is that's gonna be a nice. That's gonna be a very nice card to have for the commander deck that I hope to build. So yeah. In the meantime, not legal. This card is not legal in the following formats. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that not legal? It's just a basic land. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. So then, is this one also not legal? Oh, I can craft. I can craft one. That's cool. We hate teeth paint. Yeah, me too. Somebody's fault but mine. Doesn't have a color. It does not. It does not. I noticed that like at the, towards the end, and I did not realize, and I'm like, ah, okay. So I am curious about. Because I'm pretty. There we go. Okay. So I've got one of each of the basic lands. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? We're gonna go to the play, we're gonna go to events, we're gonna Final Fantasy, and then I'm trying to remember what the differences were. This one is a bot one, that's right. Cost me 5,000 to play it, which works. There's this one. That's gonna cost me like 15 actual real life dollars to play, which I don't feel like doing that. There's this one that I would need 10,000. What is the difference between this one? A timed draft with 7 other players. Okay. Okay. Tifa has a landfall build, right? Hi. Take a look. I don't have the Tifa card in the game. I have the Tifa card IRL, and I have actually 2 of them. I have the standard art, and then I also have the extended art one. And let's see if I can't find the extended art one, and I'll show that one off. There it is. So I am going to switch over to here so you guys can see it potentially, hopefully. So this is the full art card. I don't know why I don't know why the focus just really does not want to work with my camera. Like the autofocus is not a thing, for whatever reason. So that is the extended art Tifa card, but I also have a regular one, and it is in fact a landfall card. So Tifa, she's got trample and she's got landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until end of turn. So right now she's standard a 1/2, but it seems like a lot of these decks focus on equipment and improving the card's power via equipment enchantments and things like that. So imagine, say, if you had, oh gosh, as I send the card flying, I don't want to do that. Actually, it's like, and this is the non-foil one, it's like $20. This is actually worth $20. It's crazy. This keeps falling over. I'm just gonna grab one of these smaller decks and shove it in there. just to act as a blocker, so it's not constantly falling over. So it seems like the Final Fantasy set is all about, like, there's a ton of equipment, and it focuses a lot on each of the colors, like whether you're playing with black, green, red, blue, white. They focus a lot on equipment and improving your cards and their powers and things like that. And then plus, there's a lot of landfall stuff as well, where it's like, oh yeah, for every land you come out, you either get a +1/+1 counter on a creature, or doubling the power, like in the case of Tifa, and things like that, or one that actually does damage. I saw one that, built a deck, not kind of around it, but I found it in the draft event last night, where every landfall you got did a single damage to the other player. So every time you're putting down a new land, boom, there's more damage to the other player's health. Nothing that they can do about it. It's pretty great. So yeah, Tifa is a landfall card. There's quite a few that are landfall cards. Now we can get off my hideous face. Here we go. Okay. Refreshed again, and I don't know how I feel about that. Properties. Are you still? You are set to refresh every day. Whatever. Okay, I prevented that. I'm just gonna have to remember to refresh the chats every time. I hate it, but it is what it is. Okay, here we go. So, okay, so that was 10,000 in its premiere. I don't know what the actual draft pack is, or why that one's 5,000 and it's versus bots. That one's 10,000 and it's versus players. What's this one? Traditional draft, Magic the Gathering final, and I need, again, 10,000 for this one. Cards will be added to your collection, and you'll use them plus basic lands to build a 40-card deck. The best of 3 game matches receives prizes based on how many matches you win. That one you can actually end with quite a few. Stop doing that. So I think the biggest difference is the rewards that you're getting as well, depending on how many wins. So yeah, with this one you get more packs, and you get more packs, and you get more of these gems the more wins you do. So let's say, for instance, if I were to win this completely, I would get 50, 150, 400, 1400, 2,800, and another 16. So I could get, wow, I could essentially get over like 5,000 gems just from this. That's actually quite a bit of value. So that makes sense to why that's so expensive. I keep hitting escape when I don't need to. Okay, so I don't have the coins for the more expensive one, so we're gonna just do this one. This one is get against bots. Man, this is not a fun one. I think I kind of wish it would show you like what cards you already have. I really don't know what to go with. It should be the legendary creature, but I don't know if I necessarily want to use that one per se. I kind of hate it, but we're gonna go with this one, just because it's the most rare one. It's generally what's gonna happen. Okay, we have some decent commanders here that we can build around. So we've got Black Bolt's number 3, who was also in the last one. And then we've got this Ultimecia, Time Sorceress. I believe she's from 8. Don't you... Wait, you don't have Vivi, do you? Who's Vivi? Do you know the name? Beyond just Vivi? I don't know if I do or not. Hold on. Vivi Vavoom. Okay. Let me look up Vivi. Let me look at the Vivi card. It's just Vivi as far as I know. Okay. Oh, I don't. I have a couple of those little wizard creatures. I don't know if I have that one per se. I know where I would find it. Come on. The equipment cards. There we go. Hope. There's Gladiolus. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. Garland, Knight of Cornelia. Cloud of Darkness. Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Black Bolt's number 3. No, I don't have the VV card, unfortunately. Why do you ask? Are you a fan of the character, or is it more of like, you know, it's worth something type of situation? He's a good commander. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll have to keep a lookout for him then. Like Death Touch. Recast a non-creature spell. He deals 2. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yes. I'm trying to decide which one of these 2 I want to get for the commander. I could either make a blue and black deck, which it looks like there's a fair amount of cards that I could use. Or I could do black and red. Okay, let's do Black Bolt's number 3. Seems so okay. We're gonna do it. Blue and black. Here we go. Okay. Gaius Van Baelsar. Ooh. The legendary is from 14. Okay. Hideaway. When this permanent enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down, and put the rest in the bottom in a random order. Interesting. Equipped creatures get a 1/1. Has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It is a rogue in addition to its other types. Okay. When he enters, choose 1. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Sacrifices a non-creature token of their choice. Each player sacrifices an enchantment of their choice. long as you control 7 or more land, this creature. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna go with the equipment card to start with. Hey, look at that. That would have been actually really great last night. Because I was setting up a white-red deck. That would have been fantastic last night. Cool. That would be cool. Cornered by black mages. Target opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Create a 0/1 black wizard creature. With whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's dirty. I like it, but that is dirty. Yeah. Surveil, then draw a card. What does Surveil do? Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Oh, I see. Basically kind of gives you a do-over if you don't like what the card is. That's kind of cool. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, there's another one of these. Kind of cool. Although I kind of want this one. I'm gonna go with that one. Sid, Timeless Artificer. That's a cool card. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get 1/1 for each artificer you control and each artificer card in your graveyard. A deck can have any number of cards named Sid, Timeless Artificer. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Hey, we've made it back. And oh yeah, that's right. Black Holt's number 3. He's a black-red, not a blue-red. Or not a blue-black. We go... What is this one? If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting card. Go with this one right now. Let's go with the, although the Iron Giant is, it's kind of a powerhouse. And I'm not sure if we'll come around to that one again. Yes. Yep. Monk Fist. Not sure if I had this one or not. Just for kicks and giggles, because why not? And just because it's the only one that I can get. Okay, so Master Zand. Legendary creature, flash. When Master Zand enters, return target's spell or permanent to its owner's hand. I like that a lot. We're going with that one for sure. These. Another legendary creature. Oh, wow. Okay, whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. Meld. Melding a pair of cards results in a single card combined permanent. Copies can't be melded. That's kind of interesting. I like that a lot. There's another Sid. This one. Hey, no repeat. How's your night going, buddy? Bro, you need to build a mill deck with that card. Yeah, I know, right? I can't wait to watch you play Expedition 33. It looks like such a cool game. I would like to try it a lot. And it reminds me, it actually, like, the mechanic reminds the combat mechanics, because I was watching a bit of EG Magnum play it last night. The mechanic is very similar to how Legend of Dragoon, how the combat worked there. Not that you could parry in Legend of Dragoon, but you could, like, keep your attacks going, and you could, like, combo attacks where you could hit like 3, 4, or 5 hit combos, and just depending on what attack you had set up as like your main attack. It was a very interesting take at the time for the JRPGs, and I've yet to see anything else come even remotely close to it until this Clair Obscura Expedition 33. Yeah, and I've heard that it's got a very good narrative experience, and on top of that, like, is it Charlie Cox, guy who played Daredevil? He's an excellent actor, and I've pretty much liked everything he's been in. So yeah. Black Mage's Rod. Counter target spell unless it controllers play X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting 2 into its owner's... Oh, interesting. Versus this one. If a creature gets a 1/0, has whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent, and is a wizard in addition to 3 other types. Let's do this one. I'll admit, I cried. It's also got the Mocap King. Interesting. Okay. So it has Andy Serkis? Is that what you're telling me? It sounds like that's what you're telling me right now. Rufus Shinra. That's cool. For the robot turret, I think this one's the cheaper card in terms of like your mana, the cheaper mana requirement. Oh, and I can bring it back. Oh, that's actually beautiful. So even if it dies, I can bring it back. That's cool. Shit. This is all green and white. 1 red card. Now I could go Capital City. I think we'll go with that one because that one can be useful. So here we've got Malboro. Got this Namazu Trader. 14. When this creature enters, you lose 1 life and create a token treasure. When this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, which that would work, surveil 2. Oh, that's cool. We go for that because that's a dirty card right there. Magic Dampener. Target creature you control gets 1/1 and gains hexproof until end of turn and untap. There's that one as well. Mill 2 cards, then you may sacrifice this land. When you do, return another target permanent from your graveyard. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. That would kind of go well with this sort of mill deck type of idea. It also has Shadow... Oh, that's right. It does have Shadow Heart as well. Yeah. I'm going to go with the mill card. And then... It's white and black. It's not exactly what I'm wanting. I want a blue-black land, damn it. So now I gotta choose one, and so... I'm gonna go with this one. He's not gonna be in the deck, but the thing is that's sort of like the best option for me. In the meantime, I have these already. I'm not sure if I have this guy, so that's the one we're gonna go with. Now I'm not building for my deck anymore. Now I'm just sort of grabbing this. I will take this one for my deck, though. And yeah, we'll take another Monk's Fist. Ooh, that's interesting. Lightning Lone Commando. Legendary creature, Human Samurai. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Interesting. What the hell is that? That's from 14. Zodiac, Umbral God. Indestructible. When Zodiac enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice. Round down. Whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Zodiac. That is terrifying, and I'm taking him straight away. The Albed Salvagers. I think we're gonna go with that. Whenever this creature or another creature... Hold on. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you... Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I will certainly hit this set again. That's interesting. Ooh, there's Van. Okay. Hey, so whenever Van attacks, create a treasure token. Whenever you sacrifice a treasure token, Van gets a 1/1 until the end of turn. Ooh. Dark Knight's Great Sword. Job select. Equipped creature gets 3/0 and is a knight in addition to other types. Chaosbringer. Equip, pay 3 life, activated only once each turn. That's horrible, but I'm taking it. Oh, what is this? When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. That's dirty. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Like, that's a cool card. Flying Vigilance. True. Tap any number of creatures you control with total power of 1 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. That's an interesting idea. So basically, if I put this out, it's an artifact. When I tap it, it then gets crewed, and then it becomes an artifact creature. Not sure if I had this guy yet. Hold on, what is it? This guy yet, or this guy? I'm gonna go with this one, just because it seems like an interesting card. Do you have cargo ship already? Gosh, I'm an idiot. Don't have Marlboro yet. It's 4 and 2. I do have one Marlboro. Sure, I don't have Stuck in Summer Sanctum. Enchant artifact or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and its activate abilities can't be activated. That's dirty, but that's an interesting way of deactivating something that's in play. I like it. Ooh, there's another one. It's another enchantment that's got crew. Okay, when this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards. Then discard 2 cards. At the beginning of your step, at the beginning of your end step, if 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform this enchantment. Okay. It's another one of these artifact vehicles that needs crew. Do the side quest. I'm gonna do that one. We got Magic's Rod. Oh, but I don't have it. I'm gonna go with that one. We're gonna go with the Iron Giant. I'm pretty. Oh, I do have one already. Okay, we go through world map. Whenever you cast a non-target creature, if at least 4 mana was spent, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and it can't be blocked this turn. Or do we do Vincent's Limit Break? Tiered. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield untapped under its owner's control. That's kind of cool. So it does what? So I would need 5 total mana to get like the max from that, but I like that a lot. I don't think I have Vincent's yet, do I? Not, but I also don't have this one yet either. I'm gonna go with this one, large, because I don't think I'm pretty sure I know I have this in my collection. But I like this one because I have quite a few higher cost cards, and that could be kind of bad. So go with that. Go with this one. Adventurers Inn. And I don't know if we have Rook Turret. Do not, so we're gonna go with that one. Have Iron Giant. Sure, I have Gale Cat. No, actually, I'm not sure if I have Gale Cat in my collection, so I'm that one. Okay, somehow I have 47 cards. What do we want to remove from here? Move the two. This. Remove, say, a land and a swamp each. And then, let's see what we need. Did I get that other? I don't think I did. I don't think I got the one that was like that annoying one. Fine. Counter target spells unless it counters pay X. That spell is countered this way. Exile. So what is? Oh, X is the extra. I see. That. I just need to get rid of 3 more cards. I'm just trying to figure out which one. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Then we'll get rid of the cargo ships. Okay, and now we have our 40 card deck. We've got 12 basic lands and 3 non-basic lands. Which means we got 15 cards between spells and creatures. So that's... Now let's see if I can actually win the game. If I could win at least one, that would be amazing, because then I'd get 2 packs. I would love to win more than that, but let's see. I also don't know if they're going to be throwing me against bots who are part of that whole thing, or if it's going to be against, not non-bots, but I think you get what I'm saying. Other players. Probably taking that one out too. I don't remember that card. It's from 8. Wow, I don't remember that like at all. Look at the top 3 cards. Put one of them in your hand. Put the rest in. Nope. And it's defensive as well. What's the 1 count there? That kind of sucks, but I think that's going to be sort of the better option. I can recast it for 6 total. Not really much I can do. Oh my gosh, I finally have an island. Here we go. Okay, side quests. We want this one, enchant an aura flash. When enchanted artifact or creature... Yep. Do one more damage to what's his bucket. Is he going to counter it? He did not counter it. Now that is blocked. We attack all. 2 damage. Huzzah! Okay. Whenever this creature attacks, untap target attacking creature. Untap target attacking creature. Only got 3. Let's say... a creature token of your choice. Sucks to be you. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. So he's a Plains Island player. And 3 to equip that. We can just equip that there, like that. And... Sweet! It's down 14. Oh, shit. Finality counter. If a permanent with a finality counter on it would go to the graveyard from the battlefield, exile it instead. Can't be blocked. Oh, that's hot garbage if you ask me. Can't attack with him out, unfortunately. Wait, what? Does it have vigilance? How does it... Oh, that's dirty. That's also kind of dirty. My only problem is I got nothing that's flying. The 4/4 blocks anything. He'll block one, and then really don't know what to do here. I know. Very interesting. It's a close game. I'm actually very surprised by this. It's 6 versus 13. He's going to pull that guy out again. That's stun counter? Stun counter. Fine, we're gonna do it. Put one of them into your hand. Do that one. Swap. Iron. Cool. Do have 7. We're gonna go with that one. I don't know if this how well this is gonna work. Ooh, Noctis. It's got lifelink. Now the question is, have I already screwed myself over? He's gonna hit me for 6. Got the Scorpion tank too. Oh, that could be dirty. Fine, we're gonna do this. And then... okay. That was probably the wrong thing for me to do, but next! Yep, got it. Okay, we got it. 1 game down. Oh, we got it. I actually won 1. Wait, the... I hate you so much right now. How? The lifelink. Lifelink. Lifelink with Noctis. As long as... Okay, I don't know. Whatever. It's unblockable. It's first strike and must be blocked if able. Creature. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. He can't block. Okay, he's actually dead this time. I was so stupid. The life link. I was not ready for it. Oh man. But hey, we stupid mic. I don't know why it does that. From time to time, I think it's just a faulty cable, and it just would not instantiate, whatever. Whenever this creature create a 1/1 colorless treasure. Oh, yep. It's just gonna block whatever. I've never quite heard if you answered. No. Sorry, my microphone decided to cut out. I don't know why. I have not seen the trailer for Dispatch, and I don't know what it actually is. There's 4. You should check it out before you log off. I will, for sure. How long have I been quiet for, just out of curiosity? Have you been hearing me the whole time, and just recently I stopped talking? Wait, what does that mean? I haven't heard you since the Mocap King. Well, shit, that would make a lot of sense. Fuck, crying out loud. This is stupid, Mike. I'm pretty sure it's the cable. It's really irritating. Ass. I'm not doing anything. What is going on in your hand right now that you can't... Are you just like all land right now? What is going on? That's a non-token creature of their choice. Okay. Yes. It's a 1/1. Are you gonna counter it or not? Or is it like me that like you've just got weirds or like non-counters? We'll do no attacks this turn. Also, how did you get the +1? Just double check. Yep, Mike's still good. That's nice. Did you get the +1? Was that from the land? Oh. You lose 1 life and create a treasure token. When the creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. Okay, my turn. could send back this guy. Oh, you gain 3 life. That's where the 3 life was from. To combat. Back with these two. Next to the defenders. Let's see if I can't trigger. Yep. Okay, so we're doing that instead. You've only got 2 mana. We're gonna send that back into your hand. Huzzah. And then we're also going to put a nice little one here. Add that to that. Hey, hot dog, raw dog, how you doing, buddy? Wait, what? Where was my attack? Oh, come on. That's BS. I don't know why it canceled that attack. I didn't cancel the attack. I got rid of the defender. That's BS, man. I'm doing all right, hot dog. All things considered, I'm having a good night. We just did our draft event. I created the deck, and now I'm trying to get wins with it. I've got one. I've got one already, so I'm hoping to get more with it, but we'll see. Yeah, I hope you're having a good night, Mr. Raw Dog, Mr. Hot Dog Raw Dog, I should say. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and attack with this guy. Tis a good night. Nice, I'm very glad to hear it. Now that should kill that creature. This creature gets what until the end of turn? There we go. Huh? This creature's base power becomes equal to that and the number of towers you towns you control. I don't... Why? Hold on, what? Oh, it had one. It had one. And this thing is only at 2/1. Damn it. Artifact creature. Never actually played Magic the Gathering. My cousin was into it, though. Nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm more into it for the collecting of the cards than for the the playing of the game, but I do enjoy the game. I think it's pretty fun. Got one artifact. Sacrifice an enchantment. That's an artifact. Artifact, artifact. Here we go. We're gonna go with this guy. You played in a local tournament and won like $2,000. This is back in the 90s. That's awesome. That's impressive. Okay, we're gonna go non-token creature of their choice. We're gonna go with that guy. And then, next, what do I really want to do here? I don't know. That's the issue. Bro, I've been watching Shoresy. The show is so good. What the hell is Shoresy? I don't even know. What is Shoresy, Nori, Pete? I'm not familiar with that. Let's make sure that... Yep, my mic is still working. But yeah, I'm not familiar with Shoresy. What is that? Creature can't be blocked. Oh, that bullshit. I wish I kept more of my mana. Sacrifice your library, basically. Okay. And then we go next. I don't really want to attack with all. Attacks, please. Take the damage so I can put this on there, and now that's a 7/4. Yeah. Is that a little chocobo on the right side? That's all. Yes, because there's the Final Fantasy set that's just been released, and so everything right now is Final Fantasy. I don't know if this works or not. Fuck, crying out loud. You're a douche. You're unblockable. Well, what does cycling do? You may pay the cycle cost to discard this card. No. Okay. Now, that means I can do this one. Which, guess which one I'm bringing back out again. And unfortunately, I cannot play it, but that's fine. No attacks, please. Turn. Creature enters, tap target creature or artifact, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. Can't be blocked. Well, that is some BS, but we can potentially kill that jackass. Yep, and there's game. Well, it's our first loss of the night. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We go again. Hope we get a better draw this time. Nice, nice. Throw out another island, and now I can pull out this one. Huzzah. Or 2-2. Cool. Yeah, I'll take the 2. Attack with that one. We'll get to draw a card. Huzzah. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need one more land, and then this guy's gonna be a 4/4. When Barrett attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped target creatures you control. Yeah, resolve. Fine with that. You got, like 8 life back? Huh? What do you mean? I don't think I did. So that would be 1, 2, 6. So 8. I don't have 8, unfortunately. Put it, target creature's owner puts it their choice at the top or bottom of their library. Fine. We're gonna get 3 life back here. Different game. Different game. There we go. And then... I looked away for like 1 second. I missed all the excitement. I know, right? Or that. That's fine. Pull that out. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yay, my turn. Okay. There's another 2 life. And then... do we do that one? This creature enters. Each opponent discards a card. Lose 2 life and exiles the top 3 cards from their library. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Instead, I think what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still only have a second, unfortunately. Okay. We go next. No attacks. Enter. Still no land. Fine. This creature enters tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you pay that. You do return this card from your graveyard. Okay. And then we go ahead and go next. It's got a lot better land than I do. See, I don't mind hitting this in the next turn. Now I have a card I don't mind throwing away. Yeah. Just hit me already. Thank you. My turn. Okay. We are going to go ahead and pull this guy out. Oh, I thought I had to discard. Oh, okay. Okay. No attacks. Thank you. I don't know what that did. 2, flip a coin. If you win the flip, create a treasure token. I see. Interesting. Just to make sure. Yep, mic's still up. Now I'm going to be paranoid about that. I thought everything was fine. And all of a sudden, my microphone just decides to cut out. Atrocious. Well, go on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. I don't know what to do at this point. Can you take his creatures out? I can if I have the right cards. The problem is I think I've already used up my one card that would allow me to do that. Is the issue. Nice. Right now, I'm also like I'm one land away from getting that to a 4/4. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. I bet you won't. Do it now. Screw you. Probably not worth it for me to do this, but I want to destroy that card. Really want to destroy that card. Okay. And oh gosh, finally. There's my 4/4. Well, that evens things up a little bit. That's fine. It's another one of these damned freaking paladins. It's a close game. It's a very close game. Oh, that could work. Okay, so we pull this one out. This one I can, Oh, yeah, I can do that. Do you want to... Yes. Yeah, submit. Auto pay. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye to you. Now, what else can I do? Okay, and then we're gonna do no attacks. Is this an actual person or are you playing against a computer? I think it's an actual person. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it's an actual person. It's got enough to attach it. That's shit. Oh, you dingus. That's it. That's game. See, I can't block that guy. That's the menace. Can block that guy, but that guy's gonna kill me. So, you know what? GG. Yeah, I do believe this is in fact actual people that I'm playing against. JP Boo, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. What you been up to? Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, guys, I'm sorry. Last time, multi-dimensional healing super soldier followed me on Rumble. I forgot to mention that because unfortunately I don't have any alerts set up on the Rumble side, which I do apologize for that. It's just the Rumble bots. I've not had a chance to really look into the Rumble bots, but I do appreciate that follow. And welcome to the Green Squadron. JP Boo, I hope you're having a good night. How's your night going? How's the Rumble side treating you? Okay. Well, we've lost twice, which is just wonderful. But hey, at least we got one. So there's that. Get another 100 gems, which I will take. Unless I can actually win this next one. Plus, of course, it also depends on, like, you know, the luck of the draw, you know, depending on whether or not I get the cards I'm looking for. Because I've built, and to be fair, maybe it's because I'm not actually, like, playing against, like, the people who actually were in a draft with me, you know, because I didn't actually do this. It's a bot draft, not a live person draft. So the people I'm playing against, they've had their cards for a while. I'm not going up against other sort of decks that were created in the draft, which means they're going to generally have better decks than I do, unfortunately. Which does actually make it more impressive that at least I got the one win. So there's that. But yeah, so Hot Dog, I don't know if I explained this. So with Magic, you're not attacking, generally speaking, you're not attacking people's creatures. You're attacking the summoner. You're attacking the player and their health. And it's up to them to decide whether or not they want to defend against that attack or not. Okay. Just want to make sure. But yeah, unfortunately, I just didn't have enough. Like, this would have been a nice one to have in that last game. Top 3 cards for your library. Put 1 in your hand, which unfortunately I can't really do. Oh, you're a green blue. That's a cool combo. Oh no, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Whenever a land you control until the end of the turn, though. That's end of turn. I'm okay with that. I'll be able to pull this card out in a second. Create a 2/2 bird token, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I wonder. Oh, he had 2 in his hand. Oh, and he has that. I don't know why it revealed that to me, but that's kind of cool. That's dirty. That's real dirty. But that's a good play. That's a very smart. That's actually like a really good deck idea. It's the second time I've seen that playing against a green deck. Can I do it? I can do it. Here we go. We're summoning this guy. Nice thing about summoning this guy is that I can, in fact, tell him to... each player sacrifices a creature token. I don't have any creature tokens on my side. So this will get rid of one of those freaking chocobos. Sucks to be you. Uh-huh. Interesting. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. The ability only triggers once per turn. Interesting. Now the question: Are you gonna be dumb enough to defend with that card, or are you just gonna take the damage? You're gonna take the damage. Smart play. That's very interesting. You sacrifice that creature card. I feel like that would have been a better one to just keep in your hand and to play. His usefulness has kind of run out, so I will take the block, take care of that card. So no life link for you. Trying to think of what I actually want to do. Look at the top 3, put one of them into your hand and the rest into the graveyard. 2, 3, 4. Of course, now the issue is you can flash that. Oh, for a lot. Okay. Do it. Okay. And then... I'm probably not going to win this one, to be honest. So I'm just hoping it's not really worth calling out that one right now, unfortunately. Here's what we're going to do this one instead. 2 lands would be nice, but I think this one is the better one to have right this second. Okay. And then I can't pull it out yet, and that's fine. I do like the card sleeves they've got on there. I don't even know what it is, but that's amazing. Oh, gosh. That's horrendous. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. That. That creates the 1/1 token. Very nice. And then... I should have cast this one. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have cast this one. Then I could have put that one back into the graveyard and then could have attacked. But I'm an idiot, so there you go. My turn. Thank you. Huzzah. Well, at least we're chipping away at their health. Still ahead by 4, but I mean that doesn't necessarily mean anything. What I really need is some more land. And he's back. Filling some cards. Very nice. Sacrifice the token. Hey, we got ourselves another land. That's nice. Now I am going to go ahead. So that's 4. Problem with this one is that it's going to require health for me to do that. So I suppose what I could do is we could go... Yep. Next, and... I don't know what to do here. We're just gonna go with no attacks for right now. Need more land? My uncle has about 20 acres in the Midwest. Nice. I'll see myself out. No, don't leave. You're fine. It's a good dad joke. I appreciate it. Oh, son of a nutcracker. Yay! Yay, it gets a bunch more health. See, and this is the only one that can attack that one. Don't do that. That's 8. That kills me outright. We get rid of that one. I hate losing my flying creature, but that works. And then... pass. Okay. We're alive for another turn. If you pay that, so that is, oh my gosh, 8 land. And exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, transform her into that. That 7/7 creature of horrificness. Do I have 8? I don't. Shut it! We play it because I haven't played it yet. Come on. Jack guards, put them on top of your library or into your graveyard. Yes! Okay. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to survive one more turn, but if I do, I get a pretty ooh, we're evening things up a little bit. I get a pretty sweet card that shuts that one down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's see how well this works. Okay. What are you gonna do? Son of a nutcracker. That's really not what I'm wanting. As long as you control 7 or more land, this creature is a 6/6. That's atrocious. I hate it. And I wish it would die. I wish it would die. Oh my gosh. You're attacking for 6. I can't block it because it's a flying. It's okay. It's not the end of my turn, though. It's not the end of the game. Here we go. Here we go. Screw your flying card. Okay. He's got no cards in his hand. Doesn't have the land I need for this. You got this. Thank you. I don't think I do, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, screw you. Jerk. That may have just killed the game for me. Yep, that's destroyed the game for me. You don't have trample, though. Could block with this card. So I'm still alive. Can't use that now. Whenever one or more leaves your graveyard. Okay, so we need that. We need. Yeah, I'm discarding that, and yeah, sure. And then play out this. Do anything with that, but I can summon you. Okay, so you're blocked. Unfortunately, I don't want to attack with anything, which is just wonderful. Okay. This creature gets 1/1 for each permanent card in your graveyard. That's dirty. Yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. It's still the opponent's turn? Really? Oh. Oh. Haha! Suck it. Yeah, that's it. I have to concede. It's a close game. I think they just had better cards overall, better deck overall. Not that my deck wasn't fine. It's just, you know, they weren't part of the draft, so they weren't playing with a draft deck. They were playing with a proper pre-built deck. So it is what it is. Yeah. But hey, we get a pack and we get 100 of these crystal things. Yay. Ooh, I've got 2. Never mind, I got 2 packs. Oh, unless it's from the Mastery? Might be from the Mastery. It was from the Mastery. Okay, okay, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Reward, but what's the... Turn of events. Oh, enter 5 events. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and open up these 2 packs and let's see what we get. Hopefully I've got some new cards. Yes, I do. Very nice. Starting from this side, we got the Summon Fat Chocobo. Very nice. Well, that's gonna be a nice card again. Would be nice to actually, like, I would like to enter that again and try and focus the green deck, because there's some cool cards that you can get on the green side. Particularly like the Summon Fat Chocobo. We got our first Undercity Dire-Rat, our first Magitech Infantry. What else do we get? Our first Ring of Lucy. Lukai or Lucy? I think it's Lucy. It's a legendary artifact. That adds 2 lands. And then tap target non-land. Ooh. Oh, but you pay 1 life though. That's dirty. Okay. And then there's a white-black legendary creature. Commander, if you will. Menace. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of beautiful. That's interesting. Magitech Infantry, like, that's from Final Fantasy? Yes, I think. From Final Fantasy 15, actually. The thing that I do like about the cards is that they do tell you which one it's from. So they'll go through and tell you exactly which Final Fantasy it's from. So, like, say, Fat Chocobo, that's from Final Fantasy 7. Gone, Town of Ruins from 5. The Undercity Dire-Rats from 12. Adventures Inn is from 3. Magitech Infantry is from 15. Red Mage's Rapier is from the first Final Fantasy. The Gallicat's from 5. This one's from 2, Crossroads Village. This one's from 9, Blazing Bomb. Although I know it's in 10 as well. I know it's in a bunch of them. The Shinra Reinforcements, obviously 7. There's actually some really nice references to, like, all the different games. But it is cool that they show you, like, which game the card comes from. Like, this one's from 9. This one's from 15. This guy's from 12. This guy's from 8. Yeah, obviously you got the reference to the main character from 8. Let's see what the special cards are. We've got Dark Confident. This one's from Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. That's sort of that's a trade-off, isn't it? Very interesting. And then we have Summon Titan. This saga enters, and after your draw step, add lore counter. Lore counters do. So first stage is mill 5 cards. Second stage, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's interesting. Until end of your turn, another target control creature you control gains trample and gets a until the end of your turn, and gets a X plus X, where X is the number of lands you control. That's actually pretty cool. But then at the end of it, I believe it just goes away. It goes into the... But you basically keep this... You summon it for 3 turns. It's an interesting mechanic that they're like... The summons are essentially 3 turns, and it doesn't turn it into anything at the end of the summon. It gets sent into your graveyard. Although I will say this one over here, the summon the Fat Chocobo, at the end of it, he will turn into a this bird token, which has that landfall of the +1 until if you play a land. It's an interesting one. Okay. Rather than doing that limited, what if we did... Okay, we're going to change this to, say, an alchemy deck. Now the question is, can I add certain things? Like the world map, I don't know if I really care all about that. I do like the ice. So I'm just going to get rid of that one. Oh, and I'm going to need 60 cards as well. Yeah, can I add more? I don't have enough. That's unfortunate. I can craft one, though. Which I do think that's interesting that... And granted, I have a few of these, so I could actually do that. That's nice. Titan is strong. I know, right? It is. It really is. And then, do I have any more of those? I don't. Can I craft you yet? No, damn it. Come. Yeah. I know all these are new. I appreciate that you're showing me all the new ones. Where was my Scorpion Titan thing? Scorpion Titan right there. I would like to get a couple more of you. Can I craft more? Scorpion Titan. Am I missing it? What am I looking at? There it is. I'm just blind to things. Where was... We're gonna turn that off. Where was Dragons... Right. I've only got the one. Hey, Deglamon, how's your night going, buddy? You doing good? Blue magic. When Quistis Trip enters, you may cast target instance or sorcery card from a graveyard, and mana. Ooh. And mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. If that spell would be put into the graveyard, exile it instead. Build out my Okay, return each creature that isn't a Kraken or Serpent to its owner's hand. Until end of turn, whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent attacks, draw a card. That's rather interesting. see, I can right click. Poison the waters. All creatures get a -1 until the end of the turn. Ooh, that's kind of dirty. Target player reveals their hand. Blah, blah, blah. No. No. Yes, we're going to put in one of these. What? I have this card. What do you mean vest? Hold on, what? Do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I want to look at my collection here. Collected, Final Fantasy, all of them. Where was that fancy, like... No, 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 no. Back, done. I'm not doing anything. Hold on. My collection, please. Where was that fancy card? That it said I could not cast it, which I find very interesting. It was like a full art card, and I don't know if there was a counter, but like a normal version of it. Trying to look for the guy's name. No. No, it was a blue card. Well, baskets. Okay. Really? So you can't show me any of the limited... That is very interesting. So, damn it. Go back to the decks. Go back to the decks. Forgot that was in the sideboard. Cancel. Cancel. Back to the deck. Back to the limited. That's the only avatar that I have right now. Would be nice if I could get like a Final Fantasy avatar. Now let's see if that card is in the list or not. My apologies. Let's do... That's interesting. So that card's just gone now. See, now I just want to see if it's in my deck or not, or in my no. No. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. I'm clearly missing something. Okay. I think I know what's going on. I think I know. Let's discard the changes. Let's just look at the collection. Filter. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't seem to want... Now I'm going to look up this damn card, because... Because I know it's in my collection, but I can't see it. I can't see it. Is it really in my collection? You know what I mean? So I'm just looking up TCG player right now. Yep, there we go. There's the Final Fantasy set. Let's look at the pricing guides. Then if it'll kindly load, that would be fantastic. Not the art series. Let's look at Through the Ages. Yeah, see, this could be it. Not fan. This is actually not what I thought it was. This is the set of cards that are like... Although maybe it is. Hold on. Titus. No. 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 How much of the new set have you gotten to play? I've played... I've drafted 2 different decks with through MTG Arena. And I've played it a little bit. Oh, there it is. Master Zand. So it is part of the actual Through the Ages. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here because at least now I know what set it is, but now it's not showing me the actual set. So it just says Magic the Gathering. Doesn't allow me to see the Through the Ages set, even though it exists. I have one of those cards. It's obnoxious. But how you doing, Remo Gaming? Hope you're having a good night. I've played a little bit, like I said. I did a draft event last night where I made a white-red deck with the Final Fantasy cards. Unfortunately, I didn't save the deck, but I got quite a few cards. I did not win a single game though. But to be fair, it was also against players who had their full decks. You know, they weren't, because I did the bot the bot draft, which now I'm kind of regretting. I think it was kind of wasted for me to have done it that way. I should have actually tried to save up to get the 10,000 and play against players who themselves had gone through the draft. So at least they're having drafted things. That's cool. I think that's awesome. Okay, just gonna do all sets. Let's try this way. Master. Sand. There it is. There it is. I wish. Vesper Shaper Servant. Okay. If I do this and look up that Vesper. That's a no. It's actually kind of weird that I can't see because it's from the Through the Ages set. So it has this really nice like full art setup. Okay, so now I'm going to try and add that back into the deck. So let's see. So it's now saying that this is not an allowed card because it's not actually visible. Nice. If I do standard, will it allow it? It will not. I think this is also part of my problem. I have not spent enough time like actually playing the game in terms of like making decks that I don't know for certain what all that I can actually legitimately do with it. See, there it is. Okay, so there it is in the list. So I can do it in the limited, but not in this one. That is very interesting. So then my next question is, hold on. Discard those changes. Is there a limited match set? There's not. There's Timeless, Pioneer, Historic, Standard. Pioneer do. Play with an expanded set of cards that is truer. Okay, so let's take a look at Pioneer, shall we? Oh, come on. Where was Pioneer? Pioneer, okay. Still not there. Sucks. Well, okay, so at least I know how to get to it. So there's that. Okay. Well, at least, yeah. At least I know how to get to it now. So there's that. Do you play any Commander? If so, what's your decks of choice? I unfortunately have not really played Commander. I'm more used to the traditional, just the traditional Magic set. I would like to start getting into Commander. I've recently, to be honest, I've recently just started getting back into Magic over like the last couple of months. So I have not really spent a lot of time deck building. I've also been more into the card collecting than the actual deck building itself. With that said, I do have a Commander deck, but it's one that was pre-built. It was a Fallout It was part of a Fallout set that they released a couple years ago. And how long ago was it that the Fallout set came out? That's it. Curious about that. Also, I noticed that the Fallout set is actually not in MTG Arena. Is that not the case? Hold on. I don't see it in here. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't think I've set up enough of a I haven't spent enough time even with this deck to really know like its pros and cons and how I would want to change it and actually affect it. But as I've been collecting more and more of the cards, I'm thinking about looking into potentially setting up a commander deck at some point. And I know my local card shop, they do a commander. Is it a commander draft? I want to say it's a commander draft. It's like every Friday night. Double check that. Yeah. They do commander. Yeah, every Friday night they do a commander event. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's a draft at 7 p.m. Entries varies based on set, registration, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of cool. So I've been thinking of potentially doing that on a Friday night, go down and like take part in one of their draft events and actually like try and build one out. Which one from Fallout? I got the Caesar deck and the white. I got the Caesar deck. I got the Caesar deck myself. So part of the reason why I got it also is because a friend of mine who's really into Fallout had seen the cards and had sort of like mentioned it to me. And so like it was his birthday a couple months ago. And so I got two decks. I got him the Science deck because there's a lot more references to Fallout 3 and that's like his favorite Fallout. And then I got the Caesar deck so at least I could actually like play Commander with him when I gave him the gift. So I got myself something and I got him something as well. So, but it was fun. It was very cool to like teach him. And to be fair, I was also kind of learning Commander at the same time. But it was cool to like go over like Magic with him as well and start like trying to get him into the game. But yeah, the Caesar deck is really cool in terms of I like the art of the cards. From what I had played, there seemed to be some pretty cool things that you could do. So like obviously I've got Caesar's Legion. Caesar, Legion's Emperor card. So this one's the display card. I don't know how well it's actually showing because I keep forgetting my camera does not actually autofocus. Kind of sucks. But it just is what it is. But I like all the different cards that are in the deck so far from what I've seen. And there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. Oh, I also know it comes with Mr. House. Now, if I remember correctly, like any card can in fact be a command. Well, not any card. Any legendary creature can be your commander, right? So I know I've got a legendary creature. Where is he? It's Mr. House, right? The Mr. House card. So you can actually choose him as the commander as well, right? If I remember correctly. Hold on, as I'm looking through here, just trying to double check, make sure I'm not fibbing to you. Yeah, Mr. House, President and CEO. He's a legendary artifact creature. Because I feel like Caesar would be the better commander to have. Requesting green spaceship card. I would love to get a green spaceship card. That would be very cool. That would be very cool indeed. I wonder, like, they've had so many crossovers lately. I wonder if they'll eventually do like a full-on Star Wars crossover. But Star Wars has their own, they have their own sort of new, relatively new, I should say, card game, Star Wars Unlimited, which I've heard some good things about it. The cards look pretty cool. My buddy Lou, Big Lou, on his one channel, I like to open stuff. I'm pretty sure he's opened up a couple of the Star Wars Unlimited packs, and they look pretty cool. I do have to say, they look very cool. Sorry, I'm just double checking things here for a second. Oh man, at some point I'm gonna have to go through this and like finish making up this deck. But at least I know where and why that master card is not showing. I'm gonna hate it, but it is what it is. I just got, was that a dude? Remo Gaming just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Green Squadron. I will give you fair warning, I don't normally play MTG Arena, but I've just been feeling like playing it because I've been getting into the Final Fantasy deck, the Final Fantasy sets, and playing with those cards. And I've been collecting the cards physically as well. I was able to get a couple of packs, and I was lucky enough to get one of these bundle packs, which has like 9 packs in them as well as a couple of legendary cards, which I think I pulled one of the legendary chocobos, which I think was also like $20. It's worth $20, and I got a special art, full art Tifa card, which also I got the non-foil one, but like the non-foil one is worth $20 as well, so that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I got enough cards I can build my own commander deck with those Final Fantasy cards. I might have to supplement some like non-Final Fantasy cards in there as well, but I think it's doable. What I've got. Kind of the same thing with this. I think I'm gonna have to supplement some non-Final Fantasy cards to make this deck up proper. Also, I can make a commander deck with this, right? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I'm pretty sure it is. Is it? Hold on. There's Alchemy, Pioneer, Historic, Standard, Timeless, Brawl. Can I not make a commander deck here? That's rather interesting. Yeah, discard the changes. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Commander's not in this list. That is so interesting. How do they not have Commander as a format in MTG Arena? I find that very interesting, don't you? I recommend Mana Box app on the phone for Commander decks. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Mana Box. Find all the cards you need with your fast online search. Manage all your cards from just the app. Save all the decks you want. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Even test your decks. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think this is the one my buddy was showing me. My coworkers has he was part of the reason why I was excited to get into the Final Fantasy set was because my coworker, who's also kind of a nerd as well, he was getting super into the Final Fantasy cards, and he's like, yeah, check this out, and check this out, and check this out, and he was showing me a bunch of the cards, and he was showing me an app that was like also showing card prices, and I think this might have been the app. That's cool. That's actually super cool. Okay. Well, and I think on that note, I'm gonna have to call it there. As much as I would like to keep going, I have work tomorrow, and I have to be up early. I have to be up very early because I got some plans throughout the day that is going to take up time, and so I need to get to work early to make up for that. So we're gonna call it there. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and keeping me company. I do appreciate all of you guys putting up with me just sort of like going back and forth between different things and wasting time searching for cards because Arena just decides to sort and organize things in a weird way. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being here and keeping me company. Starting on the Twitch side, a big thank you to everybody that has been here in the chat. Raw Dog Meat for Fubiwala, Olhas, Norway Pete, Hot Dog Raw Dog, Deglamon. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. On the YouTube side, big thank you to Remo Gaming for hanging out and chatting with me as well. And on the Rumble side, a big thank you to JP Boo. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Also, a big thank you to all of the lurkers hanging out in the chat and hanging out and watching. And of course, a big thank you to Remo Gaming for subscribing on YouTube. Also, if you guys have enjoyed the stream and you guys aren't already following on Twitch, please consider following there. And please consider following and subscribing on YouTube and Rumble. And if you are on YouTube and Rumble, if you've enjoyed the stream, please consider liking as well. What else do I have to go over? If you guys would like to keep up with the stream, please consider joining the Discord. I'll always announce there whenever I go live, and there's usually a schedule for what I'll be playing and when I'll be playing it. So please go ahead and check that out. So there's that in Discord, there's that in YouTube, so there's all the links. I should really actually be putting that up straight away, but I forget. Like I said, if you guys are also following on Twitch and are not already following me on YouTube and Rumble, please consider going to follow there. I'm trying to build out those communities a little bit more, because I would not be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch ends up shitting the bed completely and either shutting down or doing something so stupid that I can't continue to stream here. So yeah, having backups is a good idea for me, and a good idea for anybody who happens to be streaming on Twitch. So be sure to do that. So go follow on those either of those two places. Okay, schedule for moving forward. Tomorrow night we will be hopping in with Magus 62M to play some Baldur's Gate 3 with him. We are getting very close to the end of our second playthrough, the Dirge run, if you will, of Baldur's Gate 3. We are just about to take on Raphael in the House of Hope, and we seem to be pretty well leveled, and we might be able to run through this fight a lot better than we did the first time in our first playthrough. Saturday I will probably not be streaming. Sunday I will be streaming. I think I might be streaming this again. I don't know. We'll see. And then next week, I might put up a little poll in the Discord to see like what game would you guys like to see next. Do you want me to go back to the other games that I've been rotating through, Oblivion Remastered, or Satyr Kings 3, or would you guys like to see something else? We'll see what happens. But I'd like to hear from you guys there in the Discord as well, so go check that out. And I think that is all I've got left to say, so thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. But until next time, this is Green Leader signing out.